Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha ha.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? I set up multiplayer. The reason these aren't showing up because the mods folder I'm using doesn't have those mods in them, which means every single mod shown here is checked off, making it a little easier to run the game with this many mods. Everybody's welcome to join, but geez, big. That's a lot of mods. Hey, Forge Farmer, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Oh, you answered that. Doing great. Why'd I even ask? Or you're really quick at answering. You were reading the future. It's going to take a little bit to load with this many mods. So, we have done absolutely nothing on the farm yet. We've got all our equipment. We're starting the game with $100,000, which we're going to lose almost immediately because we're going to go into debt very quickly. But we have all our current equipment, a place to sleep, and two properties next to each other, and $100,000, which, like I said, we're gonna build one silage silo, and we will have $0, and we're gonna need crop storage yeah, we're definitely gonna be in debt very quickly. But first year, starting in spring 1950, with some pretty old antiquated equipment. This is our yard here, which needs to be cleaned up. Here's our 3 tractors. I got a IH McCormick Super W4 and a McCormick IH McCormick Farmall Super M, and a Model A John Deere. That's our starting equipment. We've got some equipment moved over already. Got an old planter for planting beets, planter for planting potatoes, potato harvester. I don't know if we have the beet harvester, might still be at the store. A former shed that's just garbage now. Do a little tour of the yard. We'll come around. We'll go counterclockwise. Got a little shed over here, a repair station. Lots of junk around. Got some rollers there. Hey, Michael. Here we've got an old horse pasture. This is all going to take a lot of money cleaning these up. I like how this map has this old stuff in there, but it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you significant money to clean up the old animal stables. Is that for cows? This might be for pigs. The ramp. The ramp could still be for pigs, but it looks more like for cows. Old manure pit.
I know one is for horses. I don't know which one, but it tells you.
Yes.
You would delete them sometimes.
And then we've got old silos here that are broken. We'll have to get rid of those and put in new ones. Hence our money. Old chicken coop. Have to remove that. Destroy. Oh no! Our house is gone. I deleted a mod.
But that house is part of the map, so I don't get it.
Oh, I deleted that so we had a place to sleep. And I must have deleted the mod that had that house.
Gotcha. Milo.
Well, in that case, we are starting without a house. I'm not going to redo it. Let's build a house. Priority 1. Build a house. How's it going, Milo? And then we've got a barn back here. Yeah, we got junk all over the yard here. We'll clean that up eventually. Got some more equipment here. This tractor is in disrepair. Can't use it, but we've got our old barn here. We're going to have to tear down and put up some sheds. Hey! I guess Grandpa left some gold behind. How do you collect? What button do you hit?
There's. Try R.
50 grand. Awesome. Okay, that'll help make up for the loss of our house. Let's, here we got a cultivator, a disker, 2 plows. Yep. We have enough equipment that this is really designed for at least 2 people playing all the time. So, we can do everything. If a field needs cultivating or plowing, we can have 2 of us plowing at the same time. Got enough trailers so that we don't have to worry about multiple jobs being in at the same time. House. Let's go place our house. Let's see what we have left for mods. I can place a nice house here. Next to Milo Girl's pink combi.
Maybe she infected another streamer.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, Milo Girl, you infected another streamer last night. Turning everything mini again. Let's just pull the combi forward. That's backwards. That's the wrong pedal. Alright. Let's see what we can do for houses. What have I not destroyed? We'd turn it around that way. No, thank you. That's alright. I swear this is the mod we had. No, that's a little different than the house we built. That looks like a... Whoa. Okay, synchronizing. Jess is joining.
Morning, Karen.
Morning, morning, Kiram.
I'm killing my other girl's pretzel rods. One little pretzel rod at a time.
So everybody make sure you guys join Kiram's channel at 1 p.m. I believe. In 3 hours from now, he's doing a big charity drive there. Yes, drop a link for me to pin. Good idea. Jess is working on it. Synchronization takes long with this many mods. Takes a real, there we go, yeah. Takes a real long time. Okay, so that, alright, let's, I can't pin the link until the stupid heart is gone. Have to change some things in the back there a little bit, but this will work. I like this idea. Let's double check. Let's double check if there's something else cooler. That looks kind of neat. I like that. I really like that. Ooh, that's a fancy log cabin. Have that like something like that in there. I like this a lot. This isn't a log cabin anymore, but it's still a like a big cabin with a balcony on the top. The sidewalk would work better with this one. I wouldn't have to do much for landscaping. This or the log cabin. None of these look appealing to me. Yeah, I've decided between those two. Alright, log cabin or cabin with balcony. If I placed it right there, I would have to do minimal landscaping.
I like that one.
Yeah? I like it a lot. Okay, I'm placing it. Done.
Jeremy agrees.
Alright, let's see here. Fill that in with grass here. That can just stay as is.
Oh, that's why. I don't hear volume. Muted the volume.
I guess the house isn't perfectly straight. Oh well. I'm actually going to make this all grass here. Okay. Ooh, not a lot of plants. Let's plant our grass here.
I love our pink van. I can see wherever you are.
Ah, you agree with Milo Girl's pink van?
No, I'm not saying that's the color I would have went with, but it's kind of funny.
It's Milo Girl's big troll on us, making me get a pink van. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Park our van there. Other than the garbage bags laying around and stuff. I like it. That's our house.
I don't like all the lag that it caused me now with all these mods.
Alright, we still have lots of equipment to move from the store. I think Jess is hunting for gold.
Yeah, I found one.
You found one already?
Yeah.
Go ahead, discover it.
I mean, I have a problem with it.
What we really need is all our equipment moved down from the store down to the farm, but Jess is out treasure hunting.
Look, there's another place to go look for one.
Oop. Watching her screen. Alright, we're going to take our old farm all here and let's get a grass cutter and start cutting some grass. And then start plowing some of these fields. And
what are we going to do with the grass? Just sell it?
we're going to purchase a silage. A silage silo. And put our grass in there.
I don't see one over here.
Jess is searching that lookout tower up there for gold. So, if we want to buy new stuff, new tractors, right? This is what we have available for tractors right now. Just the old stuff. That's bugged up because it's part of the expansion. But the mod only allows us to buy the old tractors. There is no combine available. We can't buy a combine yet. Which is unfortunate, but no crop fields. We do ground crop though. We do have potato equipment, so if you check out potatoes, we have a potato planter and potato harvester and a beet harvester here, and then under planters there's that can plant potatoes, or beets I mean. We can also plant corn and sunflower and soybean, but we have nothing to harvest those with, so we gotta wait a year or 2 or 3 or 5. I don't know what year we're gonna get a combine, but till then it's gonna be ground crops only. And on the top right corner there, you see we got sunshine in the forecast, and then it's the calendar there. It's 1950. It's 14 degrees Celsius outside. We are in March, and it is 1600 hours already. Ooh, spent a lot of our day building this. Let's see if we can get our first harvest in before it gets dark. So, if Jess wants... Oh, she's getting a tractor already.
I'm on my way, slowly. You're forgetting I have lag, dude.
Maybe transport one piece of equipment to the farm. I don't know why that unfolded immediately. And then grab the windrower and start windrowing what I cut. Michael, my morning is all right. You have to remember, I wake up, have breakfast, and then go live. So you guys are my morning. Oh, love the sound of that Model A John Deere. Love the old tractor.
You should eat breakfast, but that's just my opinion.
Okay, you know what? I had 2 cookies for breakfast. That's my breakfast. So, does that count as breakfast?
Well, it might be healthier than some breakfasts. And cereal. What am I picking up over here?
Whatever you want. Maybe windrower as your second trip, and then come over here and start windrowing. The stuff I'm gonna cut. Unless by the
Is there a
time
good breakfast or Reese cups are a good breakfast?
Reese cup would be a great breakfast. If you come over here and realize I haven't cut enough to start windrowing, then feel free to go get more equipment. And just park it on the farm somewhere. We'll have to.
I grabbed the tether because you said when we're going to be the second piece of equipment.
We're not going to use the tether on this first crop load, but so the tether can just go right on the farm. Kind of putting the grass equipment by the barn. You'll kind of see an area where I started putting the grass cutting equipment.
I really want to go buy more money. We don't need it right now, but I like a good treasure hunt.
As soon as there's nothing to do on the farm, go ahead, or less to do on the farm, go ahead, do treasure hunt.
This tractor always sounds like it's dying every time it lines out.
I'm sorry. Is it just because of so many mods, or is it because
We've
of
never had a problem
this
until we
map?
played with this many mods.
We've never played with this many mods, this is true. Trying to drive in a straight line with no GPS. Oh, did I never link that comment? For Kiram? Or pin it? Here, let me pin that. Pin that message. Message pinned. Okay. Sorry, Kiram, I forgot about you for a second. Oh, no, don't lift that.
James talking about one of your mods right now. Probably the mower.
So yeah, I guess with all the mods, there's definitely slower loading time. Why am I not cutting grass here? Is this a different type of... Oh, look, it's a different texture. So we're not going to get harvest out of this texture. There's patches here that we won't get a yield out of. It's just more like weeds grass. Okay. Interesting. That's okay.
We have some snow coming this way as well.
We're forecast a lot of snow. I'm not really looking forward to working in all that snow, but
I'm just trying to prepare to walk home on Friday. To remember stuff so I don't freeze on Friday. It's gonna get very, very cold.
where is the center of this tractor? Where is it? The little white dot in the arrow on the map? It must be the little white dot in the arrow. I turned too early. Okay. I'm just trying to get our property line. Which is actually quite tricky. Yeah, that's closer. Okay, follow that line all the way down now to the river.
And you own some grass on the side of the road as well.
Yes, both sides of the road. Own some uniquely shaped fields. Well, they're all square, perfectly square. This is very much no man's land feel to this map.
It's made by Alien Gem, so it is the same person. That would be nice.
Property line mod as how? Like, what do you mean? Like something that would show you physically where the property line is? I wouldn't mind that kind of mod. There are some forests on this map too. If you look at the mini map here, everything south of the river is forest. Everything north of the river is plains. Kind of. You can kind of see where the forest patches are. So we will be forced to do forestry on this map. Which I thought would be kind of neat. We don't do a lot of that. When Milo grows around, we'll play on the north side of the river. When Milo grows not around, we'll play on the south side of the river. Just out of respect.
One actually tasked me with finding a map, and this is the one I came up with.
I think it was a good choice.
It means you don't like us killing trees, so when you're around, we won't, play on the side of the map with tree killing.
Yes. That side of the river equals tree killing. This side of the river equals grass killing. Our fence is falling apart too. When we build a new fence, do you want to just replace the old fence? Or replace the parts of the fence that are missing? Or build a brand new, nice white fence? Or do we want to stay with a black, dark wood fence? In that case, we could just fill in the missing spots.
I like the idea of just kind of sticking with the black and replacing parts of it.
Poor
So
achy
we-
breaky heart.
Something we normally wouldn't do, so it sounds fun.
See, Texans have some good manners there. They wouldn't even think of killing trees. It's the right way to do it.
Well, do you blame them? If they take down the trees, they have no shade. Right?
Yeah, you'll probably be able to transport everything before getting the windrower as slow as I'm cutting.
Yep. I looked on your screen, I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother bringing that this trip. The lag definitely gets me.
Still lagging, huh? We will remove mods as soon as we know we're not using a certain mod. In fact, we can make a list right now. Well, remind me to make a list of mods we can delete.
I would rather spend the time organize it by years. The year list.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can drop them in and remove them easier.
Yeah, if you do that, download all the mods in years. Make folders. 1915, 19, yeah.
Then I'm not trying to play with mods that are in like 70 years from now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know where you want this cedar.
There was a planter by the beet harvest, beet or potato.
Sure.
There was a planter and two planters by the. There's two planters already there somewhere. Yeah, so you might as well put the cedar next to those planters on that side there.
I'm getting there.
Back it in there. And I guess if you catch up with me with windrowing, you could start collecting it right away after too with the forage wagon.
Don't want to catch up to you.
Let's build a. Oh, I'm in the way. Park in the gate. That's not the right button. Let's build a silo. Grass is going to be a big deal, so I think we should just go for the biggest silo right away. 130.
I don't think you want to.
I still want to. I will just borrow the money. I think it's worth.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going through menus. I knew these were expensive, but wow. Okay, let's place this here somewhere. I think this is a good spot next to the old bins that we're going to replace and put some new bins on. Not enough money? What do you mean not enough money? 135. Maybe I moved it over a spot that needed landscaping. There we go. And start storing grass in there. I can't even see it, it's hidden in the trees there. We can repay a little bit of the money. We're $35,000 in debt. Maybe I shouldn't have told Jess to stop looking for gold. Trade a picture with us. I'd be proud of you. Oop, 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 oop. Watch the fence. Watch the fence. Watch the fence. Is that... Oh, cookies? How do I share that with people's? Let's... fire it up. Here we go. That's a good breakfast. Cookies and coffee for breakfast. Cookies and... If that was cookies and hot chocolate, it'd be even better. Let's call that hot chocolate. Cookies and hot chocolate for breakfast. That looks like gingerbread cookies and chocolate chip cookies. There we go. I never know how to get out of these screens. Alright. No. There we go. Okay, let's continue making our border.
So I have a theory of where a gold nugget is. I can look around.
You have a theory of a gold nugget. You saw a jumping puzzle, right?
Huh?
You saw a jumping puzzle.
Yep.
Some places it's like, hey, that was designed to jump on top of. I bet you there's a gold nugget hidden in there, a collectible. Jess says she's going to get us out of debt. Love drowning your cookies before. Poor gingerbread cookies are getting drowned. Mallard Grill said all it's missing is a Reese cup.
Well, we can just make Reese Pieces. Like, let me cookies with Reese Pieces. That's how we need to do, right?
Reese Piece cookies? Oh, have cookies with Reese Pieces in them instead of like chocolate chips, I mean.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, once in a while I'll have something sweet with my cookies, but I usually find it makes the cookies taste not sweet. Juan has no problem.
Sweet? No
Sweet,
words.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
No
me, I'm
problem
like,
mixing
it ruins
sweet and
one
sweet.
of the sweet things. There we go. There's one up on top of the roof.
Okay, let's repay our debt.
There might be more over here. I don't know. I clicked too fast to see how many were left.
We found 3. Yeah, the mini power box, you hear it buzzing there? Yeah.
Oh, maybe there will be one on top of these stairs here. If I made a map, it would just be fun collectibles. There'd be no farming.
Collectibles map. The whole map is just collectibles. Yeah.
Why not, man? It's fun. I would find a way to put decoy ones in.
Oh. That's not cool. It would be more like a Where's Waldo?
Yeah, I can even make someone look like one.
What did Michael say about sirens? We're hearing sirens all over the place right now.
One doesn't have 3D cookies today, but I accidentally put them in the truck yesterday.
That's what I wanted for breakfast. I wanted 3D cookies. I'm
Oh, I
like,
found one. I told you to go up the stairs.
I was looking for 3D cookies today morning. I'm like, hey Jess, where did you put the muffins? And she goes, I put them in the truck. I'm like, yeah, I know. We had ones for the truck and ones for at home. No, I put them all in the truck. I'm like, oh, yep. Okay. No 3D cookies for breakfast. Hey, more 3D cookies for breakfast in the truck. This is going to be weird going back to work for the first time in like 2 weeks. No, that's not true. Week and a half, because I did the one load between Christmas and New Year's. But I have done not a single load since then. I've done no loads this year yet.
But at least your truck started up.
It did. It fired up nicely. I idled it for a little bit yesterday just to go through it. It's been sitting there for so long. Let's make sure there's nothing wrong with it. And there wasn't. Everything just worked. Man, it's going to be slow going with... These 2 fields are plenty big enough for the equipment we have. We're going to actually struggle harvesting all of these 2 fields.
Yeah, you're especially gonna struggle because, I'm distracted by finding stuff.
Oh, you're still searching for gold?
I'm not finished doing the shop area. I'll at least finish one area. That's cute. You can buy your seeds and stuff from this truck.
We're going to have to do exactly that.
Cute. I use a fire hydrant for your water.
Over a bit further. Where's our border? Right about there. Tractor nice and straight. Alright, hammer down. Draw that line. Oh, that tree ahead of us is dead on the border. So just aim at that tree. Well, Milo Girl, thank you for joining us. See you next week. Appreciate all your support. You found a map and it shows you where all the gold is. Okay, I have to show people this. That's a cheat. Stop looking at the map. Here, how do I get to you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Okay. Gold Hut. Visit. Hang on. There's gold right there. And the trick is going to be to get to the gold. I remember the trick. I watched a YouTube video on that one. I remember this. So this shows all the gold on the map. Oh, somewhere right in the corners. So the four green thumbtacks are ones that we've found. There's another one on the farm. All the red thumbtacks are gold that has not been found yet. And of course there's gold sitting right here in the shack, but we can't touch that. But we are here, so it shows there's one right at the shack. Unless that's the gold one that's sitting in the water there. Probably. That's probably the one in the water there. Bit of a dairy milk fan there too. You mean for finding that gold? I thought it was the hut here. You do something here. I don't remember what. I don't remember what you do at the hut here. But... Oh! What'd you do? So... At the hut you can build a little boardwalk. Unbelievable. Somebody turn the button off?
I got you good with that one. It's taking so much work for me not to do it again.
I'm just waiting for it to happen again. Oh. Whew.
What? You feel bad for poor mini one?
Okay, back to the tractor work.
Duncan one.
Duncan. So you can buy bales from the train car, or is this a sell point? You can sell them to the train. Yeah, you can sell pallets here to the train. Very cool.
That's exactly what I was doing. It was Duncan one. Here's a cookie.
What am I going to do with you guys? Got work to be done.
Let's go back and look at the green pin now.
Tree's much bigger than it looked like earlier, huh?
They say there's two more up at the store.
I went around the tree, but still hit the tree.
Well, there's two more over here that I have not found. One big mini cookie.
Now, real BRB. Okay. Need to start turning. Until we have GPS, none of our fields are going to be nice and perfectly square, but I am okay with that.
wait, there's probably one over here.
Looking at the line, it's nowhere near straight, but once again, I'm okay with that.
Really, can't trip on top of them.
Oh, we've gone around the property once. Hey Dennis, how's it going?
Okay, that must be trickery because I can't find two of them that are over here.
Why don't you worry about farming instead of gold nuggets?
Nah, not possible.
Not possible. Not possible.
If there's treasure to be found, I shall find it. My tractor acts a little drunk with this thing. I don't know if the settings are wrong or not. I can't drive in a straight line with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we have any realism mods on?
The weight of it is,
Oh, what you have on the back, maybe it's too heavy
yeah,
with that.
some kind of harvester, it says.
That's the beet harvester. It's going to be too heavy for it.
Yeah.
So the beet harvester might have to be hauled by this tractor. This tractor has a few extra horsepower over the other ones. They're all very close to the same horsepower, but
This is hard to get
this
back.
farm all has the most power. So hopefully this farm all can handle that beet harvester.
Try to drive in a straight line. Just try. Whew. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
alien gem. Yep.
Just like No Man's Land.
Yep. And it has that feel to it, but it's changed up just a little bit. A deal breaker for one is a map that you couldn't buy everything.
Yes, I want to be able to buy every piece of property. I don't want like highways that you can't buy. It's like if I can't edit those, I know there's the Brazil map that I love, but you can't buy the roads, and the roads are so rough and bumpy, and you can't ever buy them and smooth them out.
So I had 8 different maps yesterday. Or not yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever, when I was looking for maps. I had 8 of them that I was looking at. There's A couple I would definitely play still. He did add in the paint and you paint the plowing texture to create a field. If you wanted to do that instead of actually plowing them.
Oh, so if you want to just build your farm ahead of time, you can paint a field as a plowed.
Yeah, it's something about how you can't collect stones or something from that field or something. Again, like we have a variety of maps that have fields made, and then some like this where you make
No
it
contracts. Makes it harder. Makes it a lot harder. And then starting in 1950, it was the earliest year allows us to start. I would have started in 1940 if it had allowed us to.
And then like a few that are like Black Mountain where you have a few fields and a few areas.
Northern Ontario, that way you're in a solid forest, Kiram.
You looked at me. I get the hint there.
What? I wasn't hinting at anything.
I didn't know I lived in a forest until I traveled.
Oh. Jess said she grew up in farmland.
But I did, but not like farm.
I visited. I'm like, so where is this farmland you talk about? All I see is forest. Oh, this is the farmland. I'm like, this is a forest with a little cleared section where there are farms in, but it's a forest. You live in a forest.
I by any means did not mean the prairies. That's farmland. I mean, like, I grew up with my area, like, my uncle was a farmer. Like, I grew up with
Farmers. Yeah.
Visiting the farm. Doing things on the farm.
But it's literally just small fields cleared in a forest. Figure out where this line is.
It definitely can go back now and go, yep, it's a forest. Milo's at mini peace right now.
Mini peace with your mini peaceful music.
But we haven't started with the tree cutting yet, Milo.
We're not going to. We're not going to do any tree cutting.
I bet you the chainsaw is invented by now. It's okay.
We do not own a chainsaw. We couldn't cut a tree if we wanted to, Milo
I
girl.
bet you it's invented. Give me an axe if not.
That'd be pretty cool if they made you axe down a tree in this era.
Okay, so Ontario is trying to develop that part of it, basically.
Oh, so you can sell, or you can buy cheap forest lots you cut the trees down and use that to help build your house. Canada is trying to develop the North. It is part of our national security that we need to develop the North. As global warming opens up the Northwest Passage, there's going to be a lot of legal battles about Canada's rights to that ocean. Especially as oil is discovered up there too. It's always about energy.
Yeah, one worked in Fort Mac for a couple of months.
No. A couple weeks.
Couple weeks. I don't know. Sometimes you're like weeks and months. But the turnover rate for jobs is crazy. Like they just walk off because there's another place to pay more.
The guy, I was up there to train a new receiver, and the guy I was training, a guy came into the loading bay and just goes, "Whoever's got their class 1s right now, I'll pay this much money for a job." And the guy I was training literally just drops everything and follows the dude out. I'm like, oh, guess I'm not training anyone to be a receiver anymore. Okay, this is bizarre.
And then we helped in like Fort St. John and stuff, right? As well. It's like anywhere up north where the pipeline came in, people are like, oh, I don't want to work retail, and then you don't have employees to put stuff out.
So I ended up just being their receiver until I went back home. And they had to call in someone else to be a receiver until they could hire another person. It's like, yeah. Basically in a place where there are more jobs than there are people that can do those jobs. There is no loyalty to work for anyone. Is that more mini relaxing music, Milo girl? Okay, Mile Girl, you've gone to my Sleep with a Trucker channel, right? Check out the most recent video I did there. It's very different. would that be something you would enjoy listening to? It's not music. The newest video has nothing to do with trucks at all. No ambient truck noise. It is very different ambient noise. In fact, if you want to share a link to that, I'd appreciate that too. Apparently Jess is on it.
Kind of. I thought it would be easier to get to it, but
It's something new I've never done before. And thought it would be very fitting for the same style of channel.
there you go.
Has not shown up on my end. There it is. Just took a bit. I've done 2 of those videos now. There's another one coming up in 2 weeks from now. Should I do more? And I recorded all those buzzes myself. The blinking Z's have their own buzzing sound if you listen very careful. It's a bzz 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 as every Z pops in. I looked for different electrical boxes, and actually one of them is a diesel pumping station. The buzzing of the pumping.
I think I came up with the actual idea of the graphics, and then we worked
Neon.
Huh?
The neon.
Yeah.
So it's like over an hour of just a babbling brook or river or creek. It's the creek in town. Should I do more of that along with the ambient truck noise? Mix it together? Because it would be the right channel for it, right? Because it's meant to be relaxing, study sounds or sleeping sounds, ambient noise. And do the same thing with the babbling brook. Make like an 8-hour version of it. Let's try to draw a straight line here. At least a straighter line.
Those old tractors always remind me of my grandpa's pumpkin patch.
Oh, was there an old tractor like that?
Yeah, you'd always have like a hay wagon, kind of like we would sit in it, and then we would help them gather all the pumpkins to sell at the pole barn.
It's out at the pole barn. Pole barn was like a farmer's market or something?
No, like his pole barn.
Oh, his
garage.
own pole barn.
Yeah. People would come by and buy them from there. It would have different types of squash and corn and everything as well. Okay, I was saying to do late hours and she would slip along
With an 8-hour babbling brook.
Yep. So now you have a challenge.
I'll work on that. I can only record an hour and a half. I'll do the same thing I do with ambient truck noise. I take the last week's video and tap it in, edit it into the next week's video until they're 8 hours long. Except they take like 30 hours to render, so they're really hard to make. Those long videos are really, really hard to make. How's that line? I mean, there's some curves in there too.
Are you falling asleep to the tractor noises?
I think she's saying she's falling asleep to the creek.
Could be.
Mini Zeds will be popping out soon.
It was funny how sometimes you say mini Z's and mini Z's.
I do?
No. When you're talking about this, you change.
Guess I'm not a consistent. I'm not consistent with my Zeds.
Nope. In Canada, we say Z.
No. In parts of Canada, we say Z.
Okay, fine. I think Z's and Z's are one of the ways you know if you're Canadian. And if you say washroom or restroom, it's another one.
Yeah, we say washroom. We also use restroom because of all the American TV. Washroom or bathroom, I think, is our go-to. Yeah, well, Canadians are still a lot more British than the US. We had British influence on Canada a lot longer than the US did. Just like when we spell the word color, we still put a U in it. We spell it the British way. Before the printing press, color was spelled both ways. In Britain and in the US, in the whole, anyone that spoke English, wrote English. All these words were neighbor were all spelled in a variety of different ways. Printing press came around and they standardized words. And actually, the US standardized words like color long before the British did. Yes, that's not Canadian though. We don't say H. That's still that's more a British thing and not a Canadian thing. We actually say H.
The one gets me right now. That came to mind. Schedule.
Schedule?
No.
We say schedule for the most part, but I've heard Canadians say schedule.
That one gets me.
Nope.
I want to correct people every time. The only thing left at the store is the windrower.
I guess you might as well start coming over and start windrowing. You'll definitely catch up with me. Oh, I see the John Deere ahead of me. The John Deere Model A putting away.
Yeah.
It doesn't backfire. I wish they would put a backfire in there every now and then.
And I don't know, that might startle me.
Put, bang! Put, bang! Or was that we just grew up in such a poor place, all our tractors were in poor repair, and they only backfired because of that? I always remember the Model A's backfiring a lot where I grew up. There's nothing mini about that bang. Nothing. You can hear that bang 3 villages away almost.
You could hear the sound it makes here when it freezes up from all the lag.
Does it make a weird sound?
Yep. Nichols is BRB like he
Wasn't gone for the last 5 hours.
yeah.
Wait, I thought Michael was gone a long time ago, and now you say BRB.
Milo was saying the same thing. I
His
was like,
BRB is more like I'm back than be right back. And surprisingly, Milo Girl's BRB actually meant BRB. Nice change.
I'm pretty sure Michael wants to stay confusing for us. Keyboard? Oh no.
Oh. Yeah. Keyboards have a new buttons on them. All Microsoft keyboards will have a new button on them now. Yep.
I'm not so sure about this.
They're going to be on the right-hand side where you have the Alt or Function button right now. There's going to be a Copilot button.
But I don't want I need a new keyboard, but not that badly.
The button's going to be in. It's basically the spot where nobody actually uses any buttons. It's on the right-hand side because we use the mouse with our right-hand side, with our right hand. So it's silly. It's silly. So it's an AI button basically. AI button on the keyboard. It is a desperate grasp at trying to save the billions of dollars that they put into AI. Let's put the button on the keyboard so more people use AI.
Did you see how many laptops or whatever and computers that offices now have to retire because they can't be upgraded to Windows 11 because of the stupid security thing that is stupid anyway?
So what's going to happen with us? We're on Windows 10 on our computers.
Yeah. But I forget, like, if you stacked them, they were like, I don't know how much taller than the moon. Like, literally.
Yeah. They're forcing Windows 11 on us. Like, absolutely forcing it on us because it's tracking us, right? Windows 11 is tracking us compared to Windows 10.
And then how much of it could just be avoided.
Yeah, we're making how much garbage in the world.
Yep.
Because we're forcing marketing.
For the security thing that doesn't matter for most people.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely stupid that Windows 10 support is going away already. By getting rid of Windows support, you are creating so much e-waste. So much e-waste.
Well, then, like, a lot of people like me have to upgrade my motherboard and stuff to get the stupid Windows 11 security thing to work.
Yeah. Both of our computers are too old for Windows 11.
And you're just creating this huge wasteland, literally. And if you take all these different computer parts and send them to a third world country, like, they're not going to get...
Yeah, there's no support for those computers anymore. Yeah. Yep. Making all these old computers almost useless. They won't have any safety on them. Any safety. Basically, you can't do anything that requires security on the old computers. Like my little girl said, it's scary and so dumb. Our hands are being forced. Want to save the world? Stop making so much e-waste. Oh, definitely huge agenda behind that. Money, it's greed. It's all so much greed. Let's save the world. Oh, wait, we can make more money by burning the world down. let's say we're going to save the world on our public forums, but then burn it down privately.
Well, now they're saying even by 2050 how much trouble we're going to be in. Not too long from here.
Well, we can't own anything. How is anyone graduating from school now supposed to be able to afford a mortgage? You just can't. Like, the prices of houses are so stupid. There's, like, you can't save up. If you save up every spare penny you have, you cannot save up enough money. The prices of houses are going up faster than saving money. Heck, we're trying to save up for an RV because we cannot afford a house either. And the price of RVs are going up so fast that they're faster than we're saving up money. So, likely, most people, I'd say all people that don't have a house now are likely not going to be able to afford one.
Yeah, if you don't clean up the satellites, like, it's gonna cause a problem.
Yeah, what's it called again? The phenomenon where one satellite hits another satellite and then that debris are going to kind of cause more satellites to get destroyed, and then you have, basically we're going to have a debris field around Earth that we can't even fly a rocket through. Yeah, we're honestly in trouble. And corporate greed is just making it worse. And let's say you're a country that wants to maximize terror in the world. Shoot a rocket up there and destroy a couple of satellites and start that procedure. Start creating debris in the satellite zones.
Oh, where's your phone?
My phone's right here.
We have a new audiobook that came out.
Oh,
I have to download it.
downloading an audiobook.
Our next one in our series came out. It deals with space, so, you know, that's why I remembered.
Backyard spaceship. A really nice
Starship. Here it
backyard
goes.
starship. A really nice relaxed space adventure. Kind of fun. I guess not that relaxed. There's space wars and stuff.
Book area in there now. Book 14.
14?
Yeah.
I didn't
There's
realize.
15 and 16 in the works already.
Didn't realize we were that far into that series.
Yeah.
Little tuft of grass right there.
Well, I bought book 13. Book 13 and 14 to listen to.
Well, let's do that.
Oh no, 14 comes out in March.
13 now, March we got another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
13 came out on Boxing Day.
yes. Batteries are going to be a huge problem. Another concern I have about that is if we're going to go everything electric, where's that energy coming from? We don't have enough energy right now in the electrical grid. Oh, did you hear in Texas, there's schools that are going to grade their students' essays via AI? AI is going to give students grades. What's the point of even going to school? AI grading essays is going to kill all original thought. It's going to make everybody follow an algorithm and go, oh, the AI grades on this algorithm. I'm going to write my essay following that algorithm. There will be no original thought anymore.
I don't want to download it. I just want to do what it is. Wally.
Well, that's great, Kiram. So anytime you have a damaged battery, you're getting a new car. That's not going to create any extra waste. My brother James said it best. You want to save the world? Allow people to keep their old stuff. Stop forcing us to buy a new car every 3 years. Let's keep the 10-year-old car. Let's maintain that instead of planned obsolescence.
There you go. Now we have a book.
The amount of pollution the old car makes versus a disposable new car, the old polluting car is better for the environment than the new disposable car that doesn't pollute as much out of the tailpipe, or it doesn't have a tailpipe at all. I just got to say that people being born today, they're just screwed. Like, escaping to space and building a settlement on a different planet is going to be the only way out.
Hey, Joey.
How's it going, Joey? Yeah, Milo girl, I think we're all screwed, but the younger you are, the more screwed you are.
There's a whole different topic that I could bring up. I can bring up the sensitive topic of women's rights and how that seems to be going.
You're saying men are screwed?
I'm saying women are screwed over.
Everyone, just everyone's screwed.
Population's screwed.
Modern democracies are screwed. You know the people that are the best shape right now are the third world people that are living in mud huts and not causing any pollution at all and living off of the land.
Finally got snow in Manitoba. Yeah, it's such a weird winter.
Finally got snow. We are supposed to get a lot of snow today and tomorrow. We will see how that goes on the mountains. But it seems like winter finally showed up for everybody this week. Hopefully the roads aren't too slippery. I'm going to have to be really careful driving today over the passes. There's Jess windrowing. John Deere Model A.
Like, that's appreciated.
Right along the side of the creek.
You.
Don't end up in the creek. Yeah, even northern Alberta, no snow. My brother was in Calgary a week ago, no snow. It's a very, very, very dry winter.
Not a good sign at all for the crops and everything.
Somebody was saying they really appreciate the lack of winter showing up, how nice and warm it is, and it's like, yeah, but we're gonna pay that. We're gonna pay the price for this mild winter with a lot of smoke this summer. That is the price we're gonna have to pay.
Yeah, we were still in a drought. I don't know if we still are. I mean, we never got out of a drought.
Yeah, we thought last summer's drought was bad.
I think I saw the word drought used last week or something about Revelstoke. Like, they're still talking, using that word.
Speaking of where we're going to get our electricity from, our hydro dam are going to struggle giving us electricity this next summer. Because there's no water in those lakes, or a lot less water.
And of course, that's going to affect the salmon run. And Alaska, for the second year in a row, stopped the snow crab season. Special type of crab you can get. Because they're just not coming back and producing enough. Yeah,
But
lottery numbers
are the
funny.
Dakotas getting snow? Yeah, I've done a lot of sandbagging along the Red River.
Yeah, the animals, everything. It's just a lot of consequences from not having a decent winter.
Yeah, maybe less mosquitoes. Whoop, I hit a button. I don't know what button I hit, but I hit a button. Yeah, put a positive spin on it. No mosquitoes. But are no mosquitoes worth the price? Man, we're such a positive stream today. It's all doom and gloom. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, we definitely have that here with the predators already.
Yeah, the black bear. You've seen black bears in town over Christmas. Why are they not hibernating? Because it's too warm.
We talked about it too. Like there was a cougar the other day in town too, right? Like coyotes are very common in town already.
Yeah, dragonflies rely on mosquitoes.
Yeah. Our beloved dragonflies.
No mosquitoes, no dragonflies.
Oh yeah, people's cats still missing quite a bit here.
And dogs.
And little dogs, yeah. Very common thing here.
People are not learning to leave their pets inside. And not even just during the night. Like, during the day they're not safe anymore. Might as well just do the one round and then pick it up so the grass doesn't end up off our property on the corners.
I had a plan for what I was going to do.
Because all the grass is going to end up off of our property on the corners if you do more than once on the first round. Unless you turn around and push grass back on. That way you have 2 rounds on that one windrow.
That's what
Okay, yeah, that works.
I said I had a plan. Oh, so they're crossbreeding?
Crossbreeding. Black bears and polar bears. That's interesting. Create a new breed. I heard geese and squirrels are having babies now.
Yeah.
This time of year.
Telling you about that is scary. So do you think I should turn around or just move it all over one more time?
If you move it over one more time, the way that windrower works, every corner it will push the grass off our property.
So
Turn around and push a little bit back onto that same windrow. Like drive the rear tire on top of that windrow or however.
Yeah,
As long as you don't push it out. Yeah, you don't want to push that out. That's why it's almost better just to collect that windrow and then, whoops. Because it's going to push it all out like that. And we can't collect it because it'll be off our property. Yeah, the geese have just stayed, especially in Ontario.
They stay here in particular.
Yeah.
All year.
Geese and ducks in town.
They stay warm enough in the valley that they all come here. We actually have one in Kevin because he has a broken wing and he can't fly. A local celebrity. think he has a girlfriend named Cindy. I don't know. There's two of them. They have names. Both feed them, and they actually ask about them on our Facebook group. They don't see them.
Oh
Or
boy.
newspapers, you name it. Tammy's little goose. So one of the YouTube videos you watch, one of the YouTubers passed away. Gathering Michael.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's just like when famous people pass away, right?
Yep.
The thing is, we all die. I'm not trying to be heartless here. I don't understand when famous people die, it becomes such a big deal. When somebody that was not famous but did so much for the community gets no attention at all. So, I do get it. If it's someone you've watched for 10 years, that's hard. Because you've grown attached to that person, right? What? You have snakes that haven't gone to the snake? Yeah, that's... Nobody's hibernating. So, this is kind of my take on it, I guess. If you've been personally watching someone for a long time, and you've grown personal attachment to, it's sad, it sucks. But if it's just somebody famous that you don't know at all, don't have any attachment to other than I've seen them in a movie, it's like, who cares? They made a movie. They didn't go help all these poor people survive at a soup kitchen. It's like, why is the soup kitchen dude not on the news? Famous dude makes news around the world. And I just couldn't care. I think we need to still be respectful to famous dude's family, and maybe not putting it all over the news is more respectful than putting it all over the news. Never heard of Grandpa's Kitchen. Well, I guess I don't do empathy very well.
I don't know if I would say that. It's like I do empathy very, very well, but yet I'm kind of on your side of things. Like, well, mourning people.
I'm a
that are
bigger fan
famous.
of philanthropy than empathy. And also, maybe I grew up with death not being a big deal.
I've heard of that one, Karen, but I haven't ever watched it because I heard that it wasn't active. Is it? Excuse me. I think that's kind of why I don't go on my way to memorize famous people and all that. Because to me, I'm like who they are and stuff. I don't know. I'd rather just recognize the person on the street more than somebody famous that I'm never gonna personally meet. You're close to me, you're lagging me out.
Oh. Happy Ukrainian Christmas.
Did you not hear me?
Yeah, you're definitely lagging out, but that's your fault for driving so slow. You have to get away from me.
I'm gonna keep this family friendly.
Oh.
Lots of food, Karen. I guess just the kitchen name that probably was food, but a couple cooking shows I watch. Okay, a lot of what I watch on YouTube is cooking. Oh, there's one that I watch that's kind of like that. Can't understand most of it, but it's in India. But I'll show you. I'll link you to it.
So he has 9,000 followers. That's not that much. They weren't getting rich off that YouTube channel.
They get very cute to get that channel while I remember. How interesting, Joey.
Oh, because of which war though? Which war moved Ukrainian Christmas? World War II? Or the Great War? Looks like Jess has gone AFK.
I told you that.
Oh.
Have to get this before I forget.
No. No, that's not what 9K means. 9K means 9,000 subscribers. 9K means 1,000. K means 1,000, not million. Oh, we're talking about two different channels. Okay, Kieran is talking about the Grandpa's Cooking, and Michael's talking about some other channel. Okay, I was confused there for a bit. I figured it out. I translated it. We're just both talking about 9. here for a while. I bet I was worried about the Texas education system.
The one that I just shared with you, Karen, with 23.4 million subscribers.
So Grandpa's Kitchen was making money. Whatever channel Michael's talking about was not making a lot of money. I doubt they were making $1,000 a month. Probably under $1,000 a month. I would say between $500 and $1,000 a month they were making. Would be my guess.
This one I've shared a few times with one. Yeah. It's a lot of fun to watch that one, though. I enjoy watching that one.
That's Grandpa's Kitchen?
No, this one's the village cooking.
Oh, the village cooking one.
Yeah. And then they deal with a lot of raw meat and stuff, so certain people that get punchy about that won't like it.
Yep, we're on the cooking. We're talking about food again. Guess what? I am hungry.
No, we're talking about popcorn.
How long have we been streaming for? Almost 2 hours. And this is all I've done? This farm's going to be a challenge. This farm is going to be a challenge. I definitely need 2 players to work this farm. Sounds good, Michael. Thanks for joining.
You don't ask why he's stranded. You're just like, okay.
Ah, he's got to go. He's got to go. Sure, Michael will have some elaborate story on how cool it was.
I really want to know. Well, the lag, I tell ya. Do you have a wagon in there to gather it, or a baler, or whatever?
Yes, there's a forage wagon parked on, but back close to the barn where the grass cutting stuff. There's a forage wagon. You could bale it, but the forage wagon would be the better choice. Until we get cheap. I think that's the only animal we can get right now that doesn't need
I
grains.
can't remember the sheep or the goats. What?
Oh yeah, we do both, goats and sheep and goats.
No, if you let me finish. One of them requires grass, and one of them requires hay or something.
We have the ability to do both.
I'm just saying it throws you off because you're expecting one to take grass and it doesn't.
Most mini grass cutter ever, yes. Takes a lot of work cutting
Oh,
all of this.
Karen's making up what Michael's gonna come back and say.
Wait, is there still a curfew in Texas? Or is that just during the snowstorm?
During the snowstorm, I believe.
That's a little silly, just having a walkway to the cabin like that. We need to build a little driveway and a parking area on the front here sometime.
Oh, dear goodness, this does not hold much.
Like I said, this is going to take a while. How far did you get?
I'm not full yet, so.
You started on the corner?
No.
From the road?
Driveway. The road. Yeah, that little L shape.
Okay. So it'll take a couple of runs just to do one. Yeah. It's. Yep. Like I said, it's going to be a challenge.
Where did he place it?
In the middle of the farmyard. The blue dot in the middle of the farmyard.
Okay, over there.
First load of grass. I realize I can't play this game at all on the road. There's too many mods for my laptop to even think of handling this.
Don't know. Don't even think about it. Please don't kill your laptop.
So I hope you guys enjoy watching this cutter. I'm looking forward to mini upgrading this farm. Mini. Milo Girl's got me. I have been corrupted by the minis.
Thought you were getting spammed in Steam.
I don't have my Steam up, so I don't know.
You remember that other collectible that we have over here?
Oh, on our farm?
Yeah, the gold
That's
nugget.
in the manure pile?
There.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like a
Sewing machine, yeah, it kind of does. The sound is basically the sound of two cutters sliding back and forth, a lot like a clipper for hair cutting does. Two sliders of metal cutting back and forth, and that's what makes that sound. Kind of. See them sliding back and forth.
The funny thing is, Milo, wasn't you. You weren't the reason.
You see in the center there, there's a wheel with an anchor that slides it back and forth as it goes around the wheel. It's a pretty simple setup.
Someday. I should tell Jeff about it, because you would probably stop there.
Oh, at the
cookies.
Yeah, we should tell Jeff about that.
Yeah.
Where's Jeff? Still sleeping.
He probably isn't gonna show up. Still sleeping.
Oh, there's the Model A.
Wait him because he lagged me up too much. It probably depends on the day, right? Like, right now is slow season, so I'm assuming that many people are out. Like I say, it's hibernation. Once it gets busy again, it probably would be harder to park there.
Found your next mini target to infect. Uh-oh. Another YouTube to minionize. Minionize? Just go in there and go, I am here to mini-infect you.
I think this is my last goal for the year. Starting off pretty strong. Yeah.
Spread mini.
Yep.
A viral mini virus.
Are you keeping tally sheet over there?
We want to do face cam too, Mile Girl. At least I want to do face cam. But we are not set up for that yet, so we're hoping by the end of January we have a face cam where the map is right now, where the mini map is. I'm hoping to have a mini face cam down there. At least we're going to make an attempt at it and see if my computer can handle that.
Why do I feel like we were the test victims and now Milo knows?
Yes, we were just the virus, well, what would they call it? Incubation center. We incubated the virus and now Milo's going to spread it all over.
I feel like we're gonna be in trouble. Milo's gonna do it all.
We were the virus hosts.
Do you want this to be turned on?
Yes, let's turn production on the silo.
Oh, I can't do it.
Okay, I'll just do it because we're almost done streaming here. So, production right there. Grass silage. Turn that on. Activate. Alright, we are now making silage. Silage price is garbage right now, so.
Almost all the way feeling better, but I talk too much, my throat hurts quite a bit still.
So how much did you get in that trailer? You got 17K. Yeah. Hopefully our other trailers can carry more to transport the silage to our sell point.
Oh, what if there's another person that called everything big or biggie? I don't care, that could be your thing.
It will be the mini and biggie war. when Biggie and Mini clash. Luckily Biggie and Mini have never collided yet. Haven't met each other yet.
Look at that Biggie cookie. It just doesn't ring the same, does it?
Hopefully Biggie and Minnie never learn about each other. Right now Biggie is just a theory.
Well, you keep saying that now I can't stop thinking about Mickey and Minnie.
Well, we can use the original black and white Minnie now, or Mickey now.
Yeah, that's going overboard very quickly though.
You know what happened when Winnie the Pooh went public, right?
It's
Had a crazy Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
That's what's starting to happen.
So I'm sure we're going to get a mini horror movie.
Yep.
Or a Mickey horror movie soon. I don't know if I would want a Biggie Reese's cup. I'm okay with a mini Reese cup. I'm gonna stay Team Mini. And anyone that goes Team Biggie would be considered a traitor.
How infected you are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jeremy's really trying his luck here.
I'm just thinking here, it feels like we haven't made a lot of progress, but if you think about it, this field here is going to get very thin very quick, and we're actually probably made more progress than it feels like we have. We'll get this grass field done.
I think you're pushing your luck, Jeremy. With you having to stream soon, you know what's gonna happen.
Marlo Girl is going to jump over to your stream in 1 hour and completely infect your stream. No, it's a mini field. It's just that the tractors are even more mini. Kieran said I must be a pin cushion because I like pain, taking on this challenge of starting a game in 1950. Yes, we're going to build a mini army.
I think Kieran would do better if he went with Giant instead of Biggie. I think it's Giant.
I don't know about dragons.
Hmm?
I'm not sure if dragons could beat mini. We're too many for dragons to affect us.
Yeah, they're really cute mini dragons though too. And there's even movies about how to train a dragon, so we'll be okay.
Your Biggie army cannot touch our mini army.
Jerem says that, and all I think about is those army ants. Ants and grounded. Big ants. I downloaded that game for the Steam Deck.
Oh, are you gonna play Grounded on the road?
I can only play offline, single player.
Yeah.
So it'll be a game that completely has to stay on the Steam Deck. But yeah, I could do that. I have like a dozen games installed on there.
Okay. Let's say that's your last load, Jess. Once you've got that load done, we'll call it a day.
Think of Ant-Man. Oh, golly, that lag. I'm not looking forward to the hours and hours I'm gonna have to do to fix all your mods, but I'll do it.
We'll fix them. Even right now, we'll start fixing them by deleting ones we don't use. Even right now, there's another streamer getting infected by Mini. Are you on 2 streams right now?
No, she's saying as soon as this one gets over.
As soon as this one goes over. Ah, okay. We're going to end soon.
So she's not sad anymore if you end the stream.
Because we're just continuing on a different one. And then make sure in 1 hour you show up on Kiram's stream. Click on that pinned link and open that up and notify me when that stream goes live.
This is full.
You're full?
Yep.
Okay, you can decide where you want to park it. You want to park it where you know where we're gathering it next time?
Yeah, I want to empty it and bring it back
Okay.
to where I know the
Empty it,
lines.
park it over there, and we'll call it a day. Your second cup of coffee?
You're gonna be full of caffeine for your stream.
Well, your second cup by lunch isn't bad. Depending on what time you woke up in the morning.
Well, you're not asking what size the cup of
Oh
coffee
yes,
was.
it's a biggie cup. It's not a
Is
mini
it-
cup, it's going to be a biggie cup. And I saw the mug in the screenshot, so not the photo. So it can't be that biggie, but still. It could be a biggie one. That's pretty funny, Milo Girl. Milo Girl's goal in life is to infect all YouTubers with minis.
So, 2 cups of coffee in almost 3 hours.
And how many cookies was that? That had to be what? 6, 8 cookies?
But if you split that between 2 people.
I guess that's fair. That is
Yeah.
8 cookies split with 2 people. That's all right. You're not quite a cookie monster yet. Mini life goal. You have mini purpose.
And you're one to talk, Cookie Monster. Do you know how many cookies you went through?
We're not going to talk about...
We're not going to talk about your cookie problem, are we?
No, we're not. We're not. No.
No?
No.
Don't worry, Karen. He has nothing to talk about. Your 8 cookies are fine.
Even if you ate all 8 cookies, you'd still be okay.
He has a cookie addiction. Yeah, he does.
Mini cookie addiction.
Okay, I'm parked where I want to be.
What's the yellow dot in front of me?
Hmm?
Why is there a yellow dot in front of me?
That's where I dropped the Wind Rover.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what Cookie Monster says. Cookie's good.
Got the brand new IH McCormick Farmall Super M. A little bit dirty. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really hard beginning to this map. It's going to be a lot of work. Looking forward to it, but for now we are out of here. Thank you for all your support. Really, really appreciate it.
Should be a stream
That is a mini cookie there. Wow, that's a mini cookie.
from James
During the week?
on Monday.
On Monday.
And that's all I know.
Okay. Watch for Mini James to do a live stream on Monday. I will be back hopefully Saturday morning. We'll see what our loads look like. Sounds like we might not get home every weekend with some of these loads, so if you don't see me next weekend, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
And I'm going with you, so you know.
Yeah. So for now, we are out of here. You guys absolutely rock. Let the spam rain.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.